So last week I started my experiment trying to figure out where I could and couldn't plant these Gerardel pumpkins at, and how much light they needed. And you know, I've never grown them, so I want to see. So I planted some in this old manure pot from the horse. Didn't clean it out, just planted them in there with all the weeds and everything just to see what would happen. And so this is a check on those to see, and nothing has produced yet. So, and we've had 2 pretty decent rains. So, they've had water. Do I think they're going to grow in the shade? No, but maybe. I mean, let's do an experiment and see what happens. Isn't that what gardening is all about? See what works for you on your land. And this is the other area right here. I just drew some lines with the shovel and put them in the ground. And so nothing's come up there yet either. Got a couple of weeds sprouting, so I'll have to get those out. But that's... and these are like right on the edge. The sun is like right here, and then they're planted right there. So I just wanted to see if they would grow on the edge of the sunlight. And then this is another experiment, just to see how close everything can grow. So this is something that has sprouted since I planted everything. I can't remember what it is. I think it's the regular pumpkins that I planted. And I'm trying to see how late in the season I can plant things that they'll still grow. So here's everything that I have planted in there. I think I have 2 more things, but I didn't plant the entire package. I took them inside. So there's whatever that is, which I think is actually, I think it's a pumpkin. Hey, get out of my garden. Goofy dog. These are all just little weeds that are coming up that I need to pull out, but I'm not too terribly worried about completely weeding my experimental, because I really and truly just want, and there was something else right there, but I don't know what it is yet because I didn't mark anything. Everything is just an experiment. So I wanted to see what I can grow, and where, and how close together, because my goal is actually to have a self-sustaining garden that I don't have to weed, I don't have to water, I don't have to do all these things, and it'll reseed itself, and where I can grow that at on my property. And so I'm just doing some experiments because, like I said before, the horse is gone now, so I've got the entire pasture that I can experiment with, and we don't have any plans of getting another horse, so I have a lot of room that I can experiment in the shade and partial shade and see what happens and see what grows. And that's kind of what farming is all about in your own property, is seeing where things will grow. Been given a pawpaw tree. I found that when I was mowing, and trying to take back some of our property that's been overgrown since we've been really, really busy. So I found a pawpaw tree yesterday. What else did I find? Oh, those ground cherries. Those are still growing all over the place. I haven't been out here in a couple of days to try to pick any, but those are growing like crazy everywhere. They're full of ground cherries, and it's little teeny tiny still inside there, so I didn't want to pick it. Oh, here's one that's brown underneath, and here's a yellow one. So these are ready. Oh, I heard one drop. See, they get kind of brown or yellowy, and that's how you know that they're ready. And they fall off if you just kind of shake the vine. See, this one right here fell off all by itself. That's how you kind of know that they're ready, as they have like the papery skin like a tomatillo, and you just kind of peel it back. So there's an update on that and what I have growing and what I started, and we'll see what happens. I don't want to have to spend a lot of time. I have aging parents. I have grown children that I would like to be able to leave home and leave my garden and spend time with them, and hopefully at some point have grandchildren, and not have to worry about, oh, did I water the garden today? Oh, did I, do this? Did I do that? I just want to be able to live my life and let the plants produce the way that God intended for them to do, reseed themselves and replant themselves every season, and provide for us. And that's my method of gardening. I think that is the most natural method of garden. And of course, whatever is in season will grow. So make something productive today. Doesn't matter what it is. Do something.